What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your favorite funny girl, comedian Judge Miles. And you already know that when the judge is in, the verdict is out. What's up, niggas and niggettes? And white people, and yellow people, and brown people, and all people across the world. Welcome to my very own podcast, The Verdict, in which we are going to discuss topics that are real, raw, and raunchy, okay? And we need our audience and our viewers to call on in to help us deliberate the verdict. You can call in by using the number 248-854-9850. I want to do a PSA. This podcast is for mature adults. Therefore, if you are unable to see other people's perspectives, if you are sensitive, this podcast is not for you. I'm asking you to leave expeditiously right now, Yes, I am. Of course, we have sponsorship opportunities available for you today. If you are a business or a business owner and you are looking to advertise to the masses at one time, you can reach out to me to be advertised right here on The Verdict. All right, so the sponsorship tonight is Girls Gone Fit. We are being sponsored by none other than Girls Gone Fit. And we are super excited. So without further ado, I would like to introduce a very, very, very special guest that is going to help us deliberate and help us find out what the verdict is to our many topics tonight. This man is a pastor. He is an author. He is the author of Alpha Diaries. He has his own clothing line entitled Alpha K Brand. He is a father. And he is my fiance. I want you guys to give it up for Khayree.
What's up, podcast world?
Yes, y'all. That's my man, and I'ma stand down. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So today we are going to deliberate, y'all. And of course, I need y'all help. So going right into our first segment of today, which is situationships. Okay, situationships, honey. We need your help finding out what is the answer, what is the verdict to some of these situationships. So we're just going to dive right into it, okay? The first situationship in which we are looking for your help us deliberate. Here we go. If you purchased a product or received a service from a company, a business that was not up to par, would you blast them publicly or would you take the L silently?
I'm a blast on publicly. I mean, they shit need to be up to par. If I'm paying for something, then I want exactly what I'm paying for. I mean, simple as that.
You say you going right in.
I'm blasting them.
Blasting them publicly.
They gonna do me the same way.
I agree. So a lot of times I have been known for blasting companies publicly. I have no shame in my game. I think that it's necessary. So I'm going to give you an example. Last year, there were an abundance of companies, Black-owned, that their professionalism just was not up to par. And one of them particularly, it was a boutique. I tried to do the right thing. I went to the owner prior to me blasting them. I went to her separately. I showed her how the material was falling apart, and I gave her an opportunity to correct her situation. And she did not do it, okay?
Yeah, you had a right to blast her. I mean, when you give somebody the opportunity to do right by you as a customer and they still don't do it, then they open themselves up to be blasted.
They open themselves up to be blasted. So you already know me. You already know exactly what I did. I went ham and cheese, and I blasted her. Without a doubt. I went on all social media platforms, and I let it rip like Fox 2 News. And the main reason is because I wanted people to understand that it is not okay for you to do your customers wrong and to still be able to be successful without the public knowing. Right. It is not okay for you to upcharge material and merchandise, and then it's not of quality.
Not only that, you just don't want somebody else to go do the same experience that you just had.
Exactly.
Especially when you paying your money.
Exactly.
That you work hard for.
Very hard for. And you already know that most of the time, because of being in the lower economic state, Black-owned businesses, it's hard for us to get loans, right? So when we do have our business, our loan interests are higher than normal. So then that makes the business owner charge the consumer even more money than what the item is really.
That's fine, though. But at the same time, that does not mean you still don't supposed to be professional.
Exactly. But that means that you should be even more professional when your items are extremely expensive. Would you say so?
I agree. Black people got this ideology that I can just put out whatever and expect people to come and support it. It don't work like that.
It don't work like that.
When you're dealing with the universe, what you put out is what you're going to get back.
Absolutely.
So if you're putting out crap, then expect crap to come back in return.
That's right. If you are tuning in right now, we are on our first situationship. And I am asking our viewers right now, if you purchased a product or received a service from a company or a business that was not up to par, would you blast them publicly or would you take the L silently? So far, our special guest, Mr. Khayree, has said he's going to blast them publicly. I need you guys to call in right now, 1-248-854-9850. Call in right now and tell me, what would you do? We need to know, what is the verdict? Please call in while we discuss this topic, okay? Make sure if you are looking in off of Facebook that you guys click the link so that you can look at the podcast live streaming on Ep.2, okay? Have you had any experiences like that?
Nah, not dealing with no black business.
Any business. It don't have to be black business. Just business, just period, where they didn't do what was right. They didn't put the customer first, and you blasted them.
I mean, that happens every time you go to a restaurant.
Okay.
You're always messing up your orders.
Okay. But do you blast them?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I don't really be having time to do that.
Okay. Well, I make time. I make time to blast any company that is not going to give me the service in which I have paid for and spent my time and my effort on. And you know what? Social media is the perfect place to blast a company. It will make them get their mind right. Now, me personally, because I have a few businesses, I understand professionalism. I understand that the customer comes first. And even if they're wrong, I understand it's important to listen to the customer and make them feel worthy, okay? I also understand.
That's true to a certain extent.
Okay.
Customers come first. Your employees come first also.
Yeah, I agree with that.
If you don't got good employees, then you ain't going to be able to please your customers.
Yeah. So you saying the problem is they need to start with the employees.
They got to start with the employees.
They need like some employee training.
Right.
Okay.
Not only training, but even incentives to make them want to work harder.
Okay, like what?
I mean, money.
More money.
More vacation time.
Okay.
I mean, whatever they come up with, if you please your employees, they'd be more willing to please the customers.
I agree with that. Make sure you guys call in 1-248-854-9850 if you want to tell us what the verdict is. We're moving on to situationship number 2, and you guys can call in and talk about situationship 1 or 2 while we're doing this. I want to thank everyone who is tuning in right now to the verdict. Click on the link to watch us live in real time, okay? So the second situationship I'm so excited to talk about. If your mate, who is normally not that freaky in bed, okay, out of the blue, start trying some new tricks and moves, think about this. Would you question them in the moment, afterwards, or not say nothing at all? I need to know what's the verdict. What is you gonna do?
I'll wait till afterwards because I gotta get that nut off, man. Get that nut.
Wait a minute. So why you gonna say something at all?
I mean, you want to know where they pull that out from. If they was not this way in the beginning from the jump start,
okay,
then they was with somebody else that taught them how to be that way.
Okay. So
I'm gonna ask some questions.
So it may possibly be some malicious things going on. So
I'm like, hey, what done got into you?
Okay.
Talk to me.
You gonna wait after though?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Listen, I'm not about to interrupt sex to ask you no questions. I first got to get that feeling out the way.
Yeah, because that's a little whack. I think that if you interrupt sex in that moment to ask a question, you can kind of throw off the energy and the vibe.
I don't know. I am kind of wired different.
Oh, no, y'all. What is the verdict? I need you guys to call in right now, 248-854-9050. The question is, if your mate, who is normally not that freaky in bed, out of the blue starts doing different things, different moves, start trying things, would you question them in the moment? Would you wait after? Or would you not say anything at all? Now, I'm going to tell you my opinion while I wait on you guys. I am not going to say anything initially. I am going to just kind of just watch. You know what I mean? Like, I like to watch people's actions, their patterns, their habits. So I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to let you do your thing.
That's an interruption in their pattern already.
But I'm not saying nothing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let you do your thing. And then afterwards, I might make a quick little jokey joke like, dang, baby, you was really doing that little trick.
If you've been talking about being freaky, talk about wanting to do this, I want you to do this, baby, whatever. And then 10 months later, out of nowhere, they do it.
You said that's a red flag.
It's a red flag.
Really? Do you guys think it's a red flag? I need you to call in right now, 248-854-9850. The verdict right now from our special guest, Mr. Khayree, my fiance. He says that if your mate normally, who is not freaky, start doing freaky stuff out the blue, he's questioning it. Now, he said he don't know whether or not he's going to question it during it or if he's going to question afterwards.
Listen, I like the rocket boat. I like to rock the boat.
Okay.
All right.
What you mean by that? Rock the boat.
If I want to rock the boat right in the midst of it, then that's what I'm going to do.
So you would mess up that good enough?
I would mess it up. That's just me.
But I thought you just said you need.
Yeah, at first I thought about it for a little bit.
Oh, man.
I like to rock the boat.
I need y'all to help us out. What is the verdict? I'm not saying nothing. I'm going to watch you a little bit longer. I'm going to watch you. I'm going to see what's going on, and then I'm going to just do a little joke. So Rashad said he been watching porn. What the heck? Have you been watching porn?
No, not necessarily been watching porn. You got to think about it, especially if you're dealing with a woman. A woman will be freaky with an alpha male.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Now, if this guy is a beta male, all right, and she ain't been doing all this because beta males perceive women to be a certain type of way, little princesses.
Ooh.
Little angels. All right? So then out of nowhere, she start doing all this freaky stuff. They're going to mess with his mind.
Okay. Ladies, I want to hear from you. Would it mess with your mind if your man started doing freaky stuff out of the blue?
Yeah, they know it's going to mess with their mind because the reality of the matter is when you deal with a dude, most of the time, especially if he so-called cheating,
okay,
all right, he'll come home and try what he done learned out in the streets on this woman.
Oh.
I mean, that's what it is.
And how do you know these things?
Because I've been there and done that.
Oh, that's the verdict, because he been there and done that. Thank God for change, y'all. Thank God for change. Clap it up for him real quick. Oh, yes, y'all. We are human, but that's the thing about it. It do kind of play on your mind sometimes if somebody do something different or new or whatever, but I think it's all about the way that you ask the question. You don't want to mess up the mood. See, me personally, I use comedy for a lot of things because if I say it in a funny way, it don't put you on the defense. It don't mess up the mood. It don't stop us from still going forward if we need to, opposed to me just being like, who the hell taught you that? Well, why you doing that?
If I'm on the end of being questioning, you questioning me, it's not going to bother me. I'm going to tell you, hey, we can talk about this afterwards. We got to finish this.
Yeah, but it might bother me, though.
It don't matter if it bothers you.
But it matters if it bothers the other person because sex is about the feeling. Sex is about how a person makes you feel. With women, yes.
It's emotional.
Exactly.
But
so you irritate the person.
Listen, it don't matter if you irritate or not. See,
our
physicality, we are attracted physically, all right? So no matter if you irritate or not, if you just laying there, we still won't get our nut off.
That's for the man. I'm speaking specifically for the women. If you irritate us, we don't want you on us.
It don't matter.
We don't want you on us, okay? So it could potentially mess up the mood. Now, I have a viewer right now that say, I just found out about the thumb while stroking. Thank you, Pornhub. Now, how did you find that out? Oh, because of Pornhub. So you've been using your thumb on your woman. Now, did she question this or did she just go with it? Let us know. We need to know right now. Did she question this or did she just go with the flow? Okay? Call in right now, 248-854-9850. We are on situationship number 2. Now, while we wait for you guys to call in, I want to go on to the next segment. So before we go on to that next segment, Mr. Khayree, what's the verdict for the last situationship?
Man, just have sex, man.
What?
Lots of it. Lots of it.
Just have sex, lots of it.
Listen, sex take care of 90% of the problems in a relationship.
Okay, I feel that.
It does. So if you're having a lot of sex, your woman ain't gonna be mad, and you ain't gonna be mad. If your woman piss you off, she come in and start sucking you off, and you gonna forget about what you was just pissed off about.
Really? That's all it takes?
That's the key.
Ooh, ladies, we learning something special right here. We learning something real special. All right, you guys, we are moving on to the next segment of the verdict, which is called Allegedly. We have 2 situations in which we're going to discuss today. The first situation, oh my goodness, just look at this image real quick, y'all. Just look at this image. This image right here, this is something. I want you guys to look at this image before we start to converse. If you are on my Facebook, please click on the link so that you can look at this live. Please click on the link so that you can look at this live in real time on Podcastic 2, okay? All right? Right now, we have moved on to Allegedly, and the first topic in which we are going to discuss should show up right now on your screen. Okay, it should be a woman showing up with her legs all cocked open or what have you or what not. And the question that I want to know, it says females be like, stay out of my inbox, thirsty ass nigga. So this is the picture, okay? Stay out of my inbox, thirsty ass nigga. So I want to know, allegedly, do females really feel like this? Do they really feel like after they post videos or pictures of them basically being nude or sexual, that they feel like stay out their inbox? Is that really how they feel? Or is this just cap? Is they capping?
They capping.
Why you say they capping?
Women, especially in this social media age, they want attention. They want validation.
Okay.
So they may tell you stay out of my inbox, but yet they still posting nude pics. All right.
Okay.
If you want niggas to stay out your inbox, why you still posting nude pics?
Now, women can argue, and because I've heard a lot of women argue this. It doesn't matter what I post. It doesn't matter. I'm in a relationship, and I don't want all these men in my inbox. Leave me alone.
In a perfect world. We're not living in a perfect world.
Okay.
All right.
So you say it's not about what you say, it's about what you do.
Listen, if you got a man, right, why is you still advertising?
Period.
If you got a woman, why is you still advertising?
Okay. What if it's part of their job? You know, a lot of these women are social media models.
Yeah, but yet a lot of them ain't going nowhere.
A lot of them making money, though.
Allegedly. Like you said, allegedly.
Allegedly. They say they be making money on that one little site, fans only. You know what I mean? But I'm going to tell you something. I had a situation in particular where one of my cousins, my young cousin, and I want to just share this because this goes right into this. My young cousin has a very nice shape, okay? Her shape is really, really nice. And she has a really big butt. Her butt is huge. And she loves to wear provocative clothing. I mean, you can see the booty cheeks all the time, all of that, okay? She likes to take pictures around men, looking salacious pictures. And in her story on her IG, first you saw her dancing with her booty cheeks out. Then you saw her around guys dancing. And then the next post in her IG said, I don't know why these crusty ANs think that they can just touch on me. You can look, but don't touch. And so I went into her inbox and I said to her, hey, cuz I love you and I understand where you coming from, but perception is reality. When you dress that way, men are going to think that they can touch you. I said, not only that, but look at where you are at. You are not with any gentlemen. You are with men who are ghetto and immature, and you walking around butt booty naked, basically. Of course they're going to touch you. And she replied back to me, I'm ignorant, and she blocked me. Now, what you think about that, Khayree?
The fact is, no matter how she dressing, men should not be touching on her. Mm-hmm. You got to bring temptation into play, all right?
Right.
If I'm an alcoholic, I'm not about to put a 40 on the table and tempt myself in that way.
Okay.
It's the same way with provocative dressing.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody don't got self-control, especially men. Like I said, man is his attractiveness to a woman is physically. Mm-hmm. Right? And sometimes he crossed the boundaries and he may grab the ass. All right.
Okay. Because sometimes he can't help himself.
Especially if it's hanging out.
Hanging out.
And
right next to him.
If you dancing and carrying on like you're a stripper, then you're going to get that type of energy.
And that's what I was trying to explain. And we have so many women in this world who don't understand that what you put out is how people take you. These men don't know you. They don't have an autobiography on you. They only are going off of how you dress, how you talk, how you act. So if you talking and acting sexual, then of course you're going to get men who think it's okay to touch on your ass, to hit on your ass.
All right. It reminded me of a story that occurred in New York a few years ago. This woman was walking down the street, and she was dressing provocative.
Okay.
And this Caucasian white guy ended up raping her. And after he raped her, he killed her.
Wow.
Now think about that for a second. Possibly if she would have had on normal clothing, he would have raped her and then killed her afterwards?
We don't know.
But because she had on the type of clothing that she had on, his eyes was drawn to her.
You feel like she kind of attracted that energy.
Yeah,
not saying that is right, but sometimes you can tempt people based off of what you wear.
Right. That's reality.
That's reality.
It's a sad reality, but that's the truth. I believe in telling it like it is.
Okay.
When I was in the world, if you acted like a hoe, I was going to treat you like a hoe.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Because that's how most men think. Let's talk about it.
All right, that's the reality.
Let's talk about it. The verdict is out, okay? We hearing it right now from a man right now. He said if you act like a hoe, majority of the time, the men are going to treat you like a hoe. And unfortunately, ladies, a lot of times, the way that we do dress screams out, I want attention.
All right. Hoism.
Screams out hoism.
Then have the audacity to say, don't touch me or
stay out my inbox.
Stay out my inbox. I want a good man.
Yeah.
You ain't carrying yourself in a way that you want a good man.
I heard that.
You want to be treated like a lady.
I heard that. I need you guys right now to call in 248-854-9850 and let's talk about this. We showed the image right here on Allegedly where you have a woman who's dressing provocatively. Her whole ass is out. I mean, she done busted open wide on the bed. She done posted this, but then allegedly she's claiming that stay out of my inbox, thirsty ass niggas. And I just want to know, what do the viewers feel? How do you guys feel about this? Fellas, have you had an instance where women have behaved like this or put up sexual videos and then next thing you know, they're on there like, stay out my inbox, don't talk to me like that? What is the situation? I want to know, you guys. Call in right now. We have Charity who says be conscious of what gateways you open yourself up to, okay? I think that that's important, especially right now. Everything is happening in the world. The world is crazier than we ever can imagine. People on everything, like my boys say, D-Pounds, but they feet, okay? They on everything. So you got to watch the way that you dress. You got to watch the way that you carry yourself.
That's right. Energy matches energy. I mean, I'm an advocate for the scripture. And Psalms 42 said, deep call it out to deep.
Okay.
Meaning wherever I put out is what I'm going to get.
That's right.
All right. So you...
I believe in it.
If you dressing seductively, that's what you're going to get in return.
Okay, we have somebody on here that say that victim shaming. A man should still be responsible for his actions. Rachel, I agree 110%. And the root word of that is should. I want to help somebody right now. Listen, me and you both know, Rachel, that even though we would love for these men to be responsible for their actions, like Khayree said, we have some people in this world that are not even responsible for their mind. They don't. Their mind is not theirs. We have mental illness that is rising constantly. So we can't dictate who we come across. We can't change how other people behave. We can only change how we behave. And I strongly suggest that, women, if you are not looking for that type of energy, that we should do something differently. We have a caller right now calling in. Rachel, call in and talk to us if you would like to, sweetheart. Who we have on the line? Y'all hung up? Hello?
I can't even hear this person.
I just hear myself talking, you guys. All right, so while we wait, you guys call in 1-248-854-9850.
Let me back up.
Okay.
A second. All right.
Okay.
We never said that we condone men doing this.
Nope.
Never once did we say that, and we agree that men should be responsible, but we can't put total responsibility on the men.
Okay.
And that's what's wrong with the Western civilization.
Okay.
We want to put all the responsibility on the man, but where's her responsibility? She ought to dress responsible.
She ought to dress responsible, y'all. I need somebody right now. If you guys see this differently, please call in 1-248-854-9850. Rashad Johnson say these hoes want to get paid.
And I agree.
Okay. He say that's the verdict. He say these hoes ain't trying to get no real respect. They talk about it, but they don't walk it like they talk it. Walk it like they talk it, okay? They don't do that. Call back in if you guys need to call in. Call back in. Rachel says, I agree that energy attracts energy. So I guess right now, because no one has called in, call in again, you guys. Call in again.
Somebody calling now.
Hello?
Okay, hello.
Yeah, turn down your thing in the background. Hey, Charity, talk to us real quick.
I just wanted to know. I don't really have no opinion on that, but I just want to know, should I stop twerking on my story? Because I don't want to open them gateways up.
I mean, it depends. What energy are you trying to give off? I mean, I personally, I enjoy watching your twerk videos because I know that that's not all of who you are. You a businesswoman, but you also like to have fun, and twerking is some things that you like to do. But
at the end of the day, if you feel it in your spirit that prompt you to call and ask that question, then the answer is yes. Stop doing it.
All right, y'all. We got my special guest right here. He not playing, okay? He sound like he prosecuting you, okay?
No,
y'all getting prosecuted today.
I'm not necessarily prosecuting, no.
Order in the court. You the prosecutor because I'm the judge. So you is the prosecutor today.
Whatever you want to call it, I'm just
and that's the bailiff.
I'm just pro-truth. Yeah, stop doing it. What's her name?
Charity.
Charity, stop doing it. You got a good name, Charity. Love yourself. Stop doing it.
That's right. So do that mean she don't love herself because she's twerking though? Come on, I don't.
Listen, I ain't say she don't love herself. I said, Charity, love yourself.
Okay.
And for whatever reason, she felt prompted within her spirit to call up here.
Okay.
That means that her spirit was being convicted. Business and that type of dancing don't go hand in hand.
Okay.
Especially if you're trying to promote a business.
Okay. And especially if the business is not tied to dance or fitness, right? So, but what if it's on their personal page?
On their personal, I mean, that's different. I mean, she's still gonna trap
they gonna look at you.
niggas, right? They still gonna track. They know how to get to you.
That's right. All right, so we have someone that said we can only control our behaviors towards their actions. That's the only thing that we can control. So I guess that's the verdict, you guys. They say if a woman is dressed like that, she is definitely looking for some attention. I mean, what you thought was going to happen. Right. But you will be surprised. A lot of these women are clueless. They really believe that. They really believe, look, but don't touch.
Yeah, but see.
You think they be wanting it?
They want that attention. I agree. They want it.
Really?
They gotta have it.
I really wish we had somebody to call in and talk to us about the contrary.
I'm not putting all of the ownership on them. I mean, a lot of stuff coming to factor. Maybe they now getting attention in their home from their men.
Okay.
So they feel that they gotta go public, do all type of stuff to get validation and attention because a man at home ain't giving attention.
Okay.
And then one of the biggest problems, a lot of these women grew up without their daddy.
Ooh. Order in the court. Y'all heard it right here. there. Y'all know that's one of the number one problems, okay? That's one of the number one things. A lot of us women are fatherless. Yeah, and so our actions sometimes display those things, right?
Yeah, I agree.
So
I ain't had no father. I ain't dressing like no hoe.
I mean, I understand. I'm not saying that excuses it, but that is some people's reasoning behind why they do the things that they do. Maybe they wasn't taught any better. So, a person can only do what they was taught. You know what I mean?
As it relates to a woman, getting attention and validation first come from their daddy.
Okay.
That's the reality.
All right.
So if they grow up and not getting that type of attention when they out in the world, then they susceptible to want to do that type of stuff to get attention.
All right.
If daddy was at home saying, baby, you pretty. So when somebody else come along, it was like, okay, I know. I've been told this all my life.
So you think that'll stop all of the nasty pictures and twerking?
I'm saying it ain't going to stop. I'm saying, though, it's a key component.
Okay, key component.
That's what I'm saying.
Talk to us. Talk to us, key component. All right, y'all. So y'all ain't calling in. So, we are deliberating on these topics ourselves. We have our special guest in the building tonight, Mr. Khayree. We have our bailiff, my favorite girl boy, Peasy. The number is 248-854-9850. Now, you guys. Oh, you got a caller. I'm excited. Caller. Welcome to The Verdict. How can we help you today? Hello. What is going on?
Hello?
Hey, is this Amber?
No.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear us? What is going on? They can't hear us?
Yes, this they phone. As you seen, homegirl was talking on there.
I don't know what's going on, y'all. We have somebody that is on one of our viewers that said, yeah, they want it, but the problem is they don't know how to accept it because they really insecure. That's why they need to dress up and be naked online. Then you have somebody that says, look, but don't touch. Tell you pay where the dollar's at. R.I.P. Gangsta Boo. What? Come on now, y'all tripping. We moving on, you guys. We're going to play you guys a video in this same segment called Allegedly. All right, watch the video, y'all. Watch the little clip. Watch this clip. This right here. This is going to blow your mind right here. This clip is going to be Kevin Gates. Kevin.
Like urine.
Yeah.
Like,
I loved it.
Like urine as far as like, I let you piss in my mouth, then I come kiss you.
I love for to piss in my mouth.
No, like you piss in my mouth, and then I come tongue kiss you afterwards.
I never had that done.
Oh,
but
okay.
I love for a woman to piss in my mouth. That's beautiful.
You never had that one done either?
What?
A woman in your mouth?
Yeah, I done had a woman pee in a cup while we was driving and I drunk it.
Oh, okay. Period.
Right there.
Yes.
Because it was just nothing. I was so infatuated with this woman to where it was just nothing about her that was nasty. Like, and then she's super clean. She like me. She drink number water all day. So this ain't got no taste.
Like urine.
All right, y'all. So allegedly, Kevin Gates says that he loves piss. He loved for a woman, to pee on him. He'd kiss her afterwards. He then also drank a woman's piss before. And he claims that allegedly he drank it because he was infatuated with her and she ate right and drank right. So her piss was like water. What do you guys think about that? What's going on here? What you think about?
Who is this guy?
Kevin Gates. He is a rapper. He is he's in my mind he's out of his mind in my mind, allegedly.
Yeah.
And he say that he drank a woman's urine. And I want to know, what do you guys think about the whole R. Kelly thing, pissing on your mate? What do you think about that? How freaky do you get? Let's talk about it.
Listen.
Our bailiff say she's trying to spit in the bitch mouth. She just talking shit.
R. Kelly peed on somebody. He ain't drank no piss.
Okay, but what do you think about it, period? What do you think about peeing on somebody and all of that? Or do you want to plead the fifth? Because you can plead the fifth. Order in the court. Let's talk about it. I need to know, viewers. What do you guys think?
Listen. I want podcast world not to take this the wrong way, but
Okay.
when you study the Lion Kingdom,
Okay. Okay.
you study the male lion. One thing he do to mark his territory is piss.
Oh no! Not the lion in the bed. They say that man needs deliverance. They said that man. So you don't think nothing wrong with peeing on a woman if that's what y'all want to do?
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just saying, though, I can understand this. It's symbolic to authority.
Okay.
Marking your territory. But he didn't say he was marking his territory. He said he was letting her piss in his mouth.
And drink it.
Other words, he's a walking toilet.
All right, you guys, we got somebody calling in. Welcome to the verdict. What's your verdict on this? I am convinced something is wrong because nobody can hear us. These are different people calling in. Hello?
Yeah, she need to get her in right.
Yeah.
Hello?
Charity just got in.
Right.
Hello? All right, hang up.
Let her call back.
Hang up.
Hello?
Can you hear us? I don't understand.
Cell phone.
They gotta be her because how can somebody else got in if she ain't getting in? And we can hear her. Because if that was the case, we wouldn't be able to hear
Hello?
her.
Hello? You say something. Say hello.
Hello? Hey, girl, hey.
Hey, just call back.
Yeah, just call back. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to read some of this stuff. They say, man, it's still piss, period. They say that's a nasty bastard. I don't kink shame people, but it's definitely not for me. All right, we're going to try this again. Welcome to the verdict. Hello. Okay, just hang up.
Yeah, she out of the loop.
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
I heard you went out.
Can you hear us? Yeah,
Hello?
I think it's us because it's us for sure. Hello, can you hear us?
Hey, talk up.
Hello?
Speak up.
Yeah, we keep going out.
All right.
All right, next.
Yeah, hang up on her.
Let's see. It say, I mean, it's nothing wrong with peeing on your body, but in your mouth, hell no. They say that's gross. Me personally, I'ma plead the fifth. I'ma plead the fifth on this period. But I am gonna speak on Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is he out his mind to me, and I truly believe in my heart that what he is saying is true. I believe that he has done that. Roderick Bland said nothing wrong with a golden shower. It's a fetish. But is it anything wrong with you drinking it? Welcome to the verdict. Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear us? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it is us. Yeah, it's them.
I can hear you, so just speak. Hello?
No, tell them to turn that shit on. That's what they
Okay, hang up. Hang up on them.
both of them.
Hang up on both of them. This is hang up on both of them. Something ain't right. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, you guys.
Yeah, this Kevin Gates, man.
Say something now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Hello?
say something now.
Go
Can you
ahead.
hear me? This Amber, if you can hear me. I can't hear
Yes,
you
we
guys.
can hear you. Speak up. Say something. Say whatever you got to say. See, because it's delayed and she can't hear us.
Yeah, because she still got the TV running on her end. She need to shut it off.
That's not it. Last week, everybody was able to hear me.
It's her. We ain't have no issue with the
Hello?
passing.
It's like 3, 4, 5.
Hello? And nobody can hear us. Hang up. Hang up. I'm moving on, you guys. I'm moving on. We having some technical difficulties. Amber, yes, we could hear you. The next person that call in, even if you cannot hear us, just start speaking, okay? Just start speaking. We're having some technical difficulties right now, and we really don't know what's going on. Hello, can you hear me? All right, you guys, we're going to play the video one more time. If you could play the video one more time for them. We are deliberating right now, and we want to know, what is the verdict? What do you guys think about this clip? Kevin Gates discussing...
Like urine.
Yeah.
Like,
I loved it.
like urine as far as like, I let you piss in my mouth, then I come kiss you.
I love for to piss in my mouth.
No, like you piss in my mouth, and then I come tongue kiss you afterwards.
I never had that done.
Oh,
But
okay.
I love for a woman to piss in my mouth. That's beautiful.
You never had that one done either?
What?
A woman in your mouth?
Yeah, I done had a woman pee in the cup while we was driving and I drunk it.
Oh, okay. Period.
Right there.
Yes.
Because it was just nothing. I was so infatuated with this woman to where it was just nothing about her that was nasty. Like, and then she super clean. She like me. She drink number water all day. So this ain't got no taste.
Right, like urine.
All right, you guys, we just played that clip, and we just want to know what the verdict is.
That guy got demons, man.
You think he got demons on him?
All right, you guys, we're going to play the video one more time. You can play the video one more time.
When you guys call in, please turn it down. We can hear you guys. Please turn it down in the background. Please turn it down. And when we answer the phone, just start speaking. Whether you can hear us or not, we're kind of delayed. Just start speaking. And that's the part that's driving me insane, because nobody can. I can't talk to nobody.
Like, no, but everybody calling at one time.
All right, and are we able to answer?
Yeah, say something.
Hello?
Now, we don't hear them at all.
All right, what about the next person? Hello? Hello?
This dumb.
I know for sure. All right, you guys, we're moving on. Let's just move on. Let's just move on right now, okay? When it's your own shit, you can just do that, okay? Sorry for our technical difficulties that we are having right now. Once we get this thing to work, we will be able to talk to you guys. But we're going to move on to our next segment of the show. The next segment of the show is called Judge and Jury. Judge and Jury. Judge and Jury. And today on Judge and Jury, we're going to play 2 videos for you guys to view and deliberate on, okay? Let us know when you're able to play the videos.
All right, you ready to play the video?
Mm-hmm.
In a relationship, but they can't because they have to use these quote-unquote masculine qualities that toxic men chastise women for having to be able to go to a job to get half the money to pay the mortgage. There's women that want to be soft, but how can she be soft with you when all you're offering her is a hard life? You're offering her a life of labor, a headache, unsafety. She don't know if she can trust you, and you want her to be soft and feminine when there's not a spot that's soft enough for her to land in that direction. If you need a woman to be quote-unquote masculine enough to go get that money, bring it back so y'all can pay y'all rent, then you cannot chastise her for being a leader because she wants to make decisions. You cannot chastise her because she wants a heavy voice inside the household. But y'all do that. You chastise her for being hard, but all you offer is a hard life. Because she can't even trust your direction when it comes to keeping your own inside your pants. But yet you want this feminine version of a woman. You're not providing a safe space for her to be that. There are women.
All right, you guys. So you seen that video, and I just want that to resonate. Take some time to resonate your answer. What do you guys think about this? Why we stop and when we look at this video and we think about our answers. I want to play the next video. Can you play the next video, please?
If I'm too masculine around you, it's simply because I'm not for you. You're not the man for me, and I'm not the woman for you, because women naturally submit to men that they feel safe and comfortable around. If I can't let my guard down around you, of course I'm going to be masculine. Women do not want to be masculine.
All right, you guys heard it loud and clear. So the answer for today on Judge and Jury is, why don't men provide a safe place for women to be able to be feminine and submissive? Do we have a caller? All right, let's see if we can hear you guys. Hello, welcome to the verdict. Hello. All right, what do you think, Mr. Khayree?
He got some truth to what he's saying. The scripture, all right, like I said, I'm an advocate for the scripture. In Ecclesiasticus chapter 25, it points out that when a woman maintains a man, she becomes reproachful and impotent. So that's the reason why a lot of women treat men the way that they do, because she's simply providing everything.
Okay.
All right? When a woman providing for a man, she look at him as a little child. She gonna talk to him like he's her little child. Ain't gonna respect him whatsoever. And so you got a lot of men want women to respect them, but they won't even get off the couch. They go get a job.
That's right.
But at the same time, the men women picking, choosing. All right, they want the Pookies and Ray Rays.
Okay.
They want the Chaz, the Tyrones.
What if they say that they're not choosing these people, they're just attracting these people?
That means she ain't shit.
Okay.
She ain't shit.
So you're saying that this man has a lot of validity, okay? Women are more alpha. They are more aggressive nowadays because they have been put in the position to. When a woman has to do everything, when she has to pay all the bills, and you're on the couch still playing the game, then of course she's going to feel this way, correct?
But the scripture prophesied about the woman taking the place of a man.
Okay.
All right.
All right, you guys. Our engineer says that she has it fixed. Please try to call back to talk about this, okay? Because I do want to hear from my audience. 1-248-854-9850. Call us back. Let us know. And what were you saying?
I said the scripture prophesied about that a woman was going to surpass a man. And you see more women, like especially in corporate America, especially among the so-called Hebrew, black people, you see more women that's in leadership than men.
Okay.
That was part of the design to destroy the black community. And when women get into that position, even though a good man that's able to match her energy and on a providing scale, she still acts masculine because she's been in that role, she's been in that disposition for so long, so it's hard for her to turn it loose.
Okay.
And so what end up happening, she fights and combat that man to the point that man end up leaving her, so she have no choice but to go back to Pookie and Ray Ray because a high-value man ain't going to deal with it, ain't going to put up with it.
Oh, order in the court. Calling in right now. Who do we have on the line? Can you guys hear us?
Hey, Amber.
Hey, Amber. What you got to say, and on what topic are you speaking on?
Girl, so first of all, let's circle back to Kevin Gates drinking piss.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, girl. Listen, he been off. That nigga been off since he and this no disrespect to his culture, because I'm not really sure if he know what culture he is. He been off since he put that feather in his head. That's that.
Put that what?
Feather in his head. Order in the court. Order in the court. So you think he crazy?
You know what? Let me say this. Let me back up a bit. I was really proud of him about when he started losing weight and he took hold of his health, his physical health. I was so proud of him. Somewhere along the line, he took the wrong steroids or the wrong pills or something, because he off.
All right, well, thank you so much, Amber. We're going to go on to our next caller. Welcome to the verdict. What do you have to say? Hello, welcome to the verdict. Oh, you guys hung up. So we got a lot of good viewers on here. They are saying that this is a real good topic. They're mad at you saying, why did she tell me to hold on? And I got through. Oh, my God, I wish I could call in. This topic is great. You can call in. Right now, our phones are working. We do apologize. Do we have somebody on the line?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Who am I speaking to?
This is Jen.
Hi, Jen. What is your verdict on this topic?
When that man went to the word, he hit the nail on the head. You know what I'm saying? That's true. If I can't follow you, I'm gonna have to take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not a man of substance, if you're not, a God-fearing man, have a job, bringing home the bacon so I can fry it, you know what I'm saying? That type of man,
I can't follow you.
But let me ask you something, Jennifer. Why is it that a lot of us women continue to deal with men who we can't follow? Why are we even letting these men in our lives? Why are we attaching ourselves to these men if they're not leaders? What is that about?
Settling
Yeah,
for the bull.
I was about to say settling. A lot of these women are messed up so early in life. So when they begin to get in their late 30s and whatnot, they just fantasize about the ideal of being married. They want somebody just to marry them. And so they end up settling.
Well, I don't want to say women have messed up. Maybe this woman has found the wrong man.
If you came across the wrong man, you messed up. I mean, you chose wrong.
Yeah.
I guess you have to say it like that.
That's the verdict.
But yeah, I guess you're right.
Well, thank you so much for calling in, Jen. Do we have any more callers?
Let her finish talking. She was on to something. Call back later, Jen.
We got 10 minutes, okay? We done had so many technical problems. I need to I would like to go over a little bit since we started a little late. I would like to go over, please, and thank you.
We started on time.
No, we did not.
You started at 7:05.
Can we go over a little bit since we had all these difficulties? Okay. Call in right now, you guys. Now, on the other side of this, I want to know from the men, if you watch this, what are your thoughts? Okay, what I noticed on social media, and you got this new era of men who everybody wants the woman to be submissive. Everybody wants the woman to be in their feminine state. But you guys are not producing and allowing us to be in a feminine state. Who am I speaking to today? Welcome to the verdict.
Charity.
Hey, Charity.
Hey, Portia. Yeah, so the bottom line is basically what y'all already hit. Your Khayree, he already stated what the word says about a man being a leader, and then you proposed the question about why are we even attaching ourselves to these men if they're not leaders. So it goes back to the woman settling for less, because at the end of the day, we have to take our power back, and if we all did that, these
It's okay.
These men wouldn't have a choice to do nothing but be leaders, but we give them the leeway to be these weak ass niggas and then complain about it.
But the question is, why are they weak ass niggas to begin with? Why isn't it something inside of them that want to do better?
Listen, you got to understand. She make a valid point.
Okay.
Even when I was coming up, my brothers, I got 8 brothers. All of us, everything we did was predicated on getting women.
Okay.
We wanted to get a good job because we wanted to get
the car,
right.
the clothes they drive.
Everything.
Absolutely everything they do is for us. It's the power of the pussy, flat out. Sorry to say it like that, but if we was to step up with our respect for ourselves and love ourselves for real, and I say that because I haven't loved myself for years, and it took me a long time to value myself, and it is very lonely because a lot of these niggas are not leaders.
Right.
But I'm gonna stand on that until I get what I know I deserve, and a lot of that inspiration even came from you, Portia, like the standard that you set for yourself.
I appreciate
and then
that.
You just stopped dealing with people that wasn't, meeting that standard, and boom.
Now let me ask you something. Let me ask you something, Charity, because Mr. Khayree also spoke on how a lot of times when women have been practicing and have been in this aggressive or this leadership position, that even when she does attract a man who is on her level and can provide, it's hard for her to even tune that down. So my question to you is, what do you think about that? What would you say to that?
So when a woman is starting to really love herself, when you find a leader, women do need to learn how to compromise, because you can live in so many years of being a leader, and it might not even come from being in relationships. I mean, some of us had parents that were struggling. I was working at the age of 12, so I have always been a leader. So when I do meet a man that I know is a man, but the other caller did say something, or maybe it was the video that you posted where she was saying when you get around a real man, I'm immediately submissive. You don't get none of that thug shit from me, and I've noticed that myself.
Yep.
But for women who it's hard for, you have to compromise. You have to meet yourself in submission and actually embrace the submission so somebody can lead you when you meet that one. But just don't submit over to these niggas that ain't giving up nothing. They doing the bare minimum, and women are allowing them to do it.
Well, thank you so much. Okay, so I want to just tell you guys my own testimony. I want to talk about my own testimony. So my fiance and I, which is Mr. Khayree right here, we played a game, and one of the questions in the game said, what was you most surprised about your mate when you actually learned your mate? And he said that he was surprised to learn that I was actually submissive. And Khayree, I want to talk on that because when somebody looks at me, they see a leader. I come from a very strong family, a strong mother. All I know is to lead. And as we have spoken, a lot of times I have been with beta males who they may have a job, they may be providers, but they don't have that leadership, that passion. You know, I'm always having to figure out everything, what to do, when to do it. They never have good decision making skills. It's always put on the woman all the time. I gotta push them. And so when I met Khayree, who is a man's man, I instantly wanted to be feminine. I instantly wanted to submit. I instantly wanted to shut the fuck up. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, that's true. Femininity wants masculinity. I mean, it's been like that from the beginning of times. A woman automatically becomes feminine when she's dealing with masculine energy.
Okay.
All right, but the problem is you got too many men that's not masculine because, let's be real, I mean, women plays a part in this. There's a social engineering out here. To be masculine in this day and time is seen as toxic.
Okay.
So you got more men being feminine instead of just being men because they're afraid somebody gonna talk about them or they gonna get shamed for being a man. See, me, I don't give a
damn.
Yeah, I don't care.
What don't you care about?
What other people say, think, or feel about me.
Okay. You gonna do you.
That's how it gotta be. As a man, that's how it gotta be.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, all right, when it comes to your woman, your children, all right, I don't mean to get spiritual on you, but at the end of the day,
baby.
At the end of the day, a man, when he stand before the Most High, he gonna be accountable for who he responsible for.
That's right. Who you responsible for?
I'm responsible for my woman and my kids.
Okay.
All right. So if I'm gonna stand before the Most High, then I got to be in control.
Okay.
All right.
But being in control is not always a bad thing. You mean like you have to direct us.
Yeah, I got to direct. All right.
You got to know what's going on.
Right.
You got to be able to protect.
All right. As a head, as a man, I'm talking about a real man. A real man is able to foresee evil. All right. And put his family in a position to be stable.
Okay.
All right. This is not to say women can't do it, but that's the responsibility of a man. And sometimes a woman can easily be tricked because she lead with her feelings and emotions. A man gonna be logical if he a man.
Okay.
All right. He gonna see things from a total different perspective.
So my question is this, coming from you, what advice would you give women who truly are looking for leadership in their life? They no longer want to be the person that's always driving the bus. They really want a man's man to lead. What kind of advice would you give them?
Listen, that's the problem. They are buses.
What? What do you mean?
You talk about they tired of driving the bus. That's the problem. They are a bus. Too many niggas getting on and off the bus.
Okay.
That's the problem. So you go back to what that lady said. She said, if we start raising our level of women standards, then you got more men that'll do right.
Got more men that'll do right.
So if I can stay home and play the PlayStation all day, all right, and still get pussy, what incentive is it to change? So, ladies, you got to have some standards. Right. You got to stop accepting any and everything. First of all, you got to love yourself. Right. That's where it starts, honey. That's where it starts. Okay? And then men, I don't understand how you even can call yourself a man or how you can even demand a woman to be submissive or feminine and have the audacity. Because I told y'all, audacity is going rapid right now. And you are not even a provider. You are not even a protector. You don't even have a 401k. You don't even have any fucking sense. But you want a woman to be feminine. Listen, it's that way because men is outnumbered by women. So if you say no, this hoe down the street gonna say yeah.
And so he can just keep up with his actions. Yeah, he can just stay there like that.
But men gotta rise their standards as well, though.
They gotta rise.
They should want to rise their standards. Period. Just because that's part of being a man. But we can't accept it.
You know, pussy come a dime a dozen. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
but see, this where man mind operate. I'm telling you from a man's standpoint. This is how man mind operate. All right. If at the end of the day, if I can be a bum and still get away with getting a lot of women, he's not going to change. He's not.
What made you want to be different?
The Most High came in my life. That's what made me want to be different.
Okay.
That's it.
So that's what opened your eyes up to what a man should really be.
Right. And when I start studying scripture and start seeing all the scripture what it say about a man, then I'm like, shit, I got to change. And then I was, I dealt with a lot of women, and a lot of women at the time was outside my class.
Okay.
I got with them, was able to sleep with them, but I couldn't keep them.
Okay.
Because my standards, my way of living was not up to par.
Okay.
And so I got to the point, I'm like, shit, ain't no woman gonna be leaving me. I'm about to get my shit together. So I got at school, got a double bachelor, when I got my master's.
That's right.
All right, and been making, I ain't bragging, I've been making 6 figures for a while.
That's right. Hey, order in the court. Order in the court. Hey, you guys, y'all already know my standards are high, and because I was able to be submissive, and because I did change me, and because I do have self-love in myself, I was able to attract this man that I had prayed for. And because I had been obedient, y'all already know I got that ring, okay? So if you love what Mr. Khayree has been talking about, you can find a lot of this in his book that is going to be dropping this summer. It is entitled Alpha Diaries, okay? Alpha Diaries. And before we get out of here, I am going to just read you a little bit of his book so you guys can go out and get this book right now, okay? It's coming out in the summertime, and we're going to read you just a little bit of it, okay? So this chapter is entitled, hold on, you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Take your balls back. Take your balls back, okay? And it says, there is nothing a woman can say or do that will jeopardize the relationship when they have their man by the balls. She becomes more masculine and less feminine. Her interest in the man and considerations for his feelings become voided. If she is not stopped, she will squeeze his balls harder and harder till she can't any longer. Nowadays, men are mentally weak and allowing anything from women. When a man's balls are cuffed, he often follows behind the woman. He can be seen jumping through hoops just to please her. His every decision is predicated off of the woman and what she thinks without any thought of his own. Majority of the time, men allow women to take them by the balls because they are confined to monogamy. They have been brainwashed to believe that a man is limited to being with one woman for the rest of their lives and to settle for disrespect. If you guys want more of that, you guys are going to have to order this book this summer. Once again, this book is called Alpha Diaries, okay? It is teaching a man how to lead. It is teaching a man how to be in a relationship. We got a caller on the line. Hello, caller.
First and foremost, I want to say congratulations on the engagement.
Thank you so much. Who am I speaking with?
Antonio.
Hey, Antonio.
So I want to jump backwards a little bit and go with the Kevin Gates.
Okay.
So in my opinion, that's some nasty shit. But
yes,
hey,
it is.
To each his own. I ain't judging. It's just I know where P come from.
That's right.
All right.
And then as far as the whole men and women and the roles and all of that stuff, because I got a lot and I ain't got a lot of time, I'm gonna try and just throw it out there and maybe you can get some of it.
Okay.
But I used to be one of those guys where I was a beta. When I got with my current wife now, I had to become an alpha.
Okay.
And I'll be honest, I'm still learning how to be an alpha. I have to tell myself, no, get your ass up. Go do this. Get this done. So it's the culture of the going way back to our aunties and our uncles. Well, they went over to Vietnam and all of that, and it wasn't no men in the house. And then the government lets them funds come in,
which made it more harder.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
more harder. It made it harder.
And it made it so hard, and we still dealing with that. And then social media just messed everything up again.
Yeah.
It messed it up big.
So we telling you right now, take your balls back, okay, in that relationship. Stand up. Continue to be a man. Continue to lead. Continue to push. Continue to have initiative to stay on your purpose. Continue to be what we want you to be, that man.
That's one thing he said that I hope a lot of listeners caught. All right. A lot of women think that they are good women. but they're not.
All right.
Because the scripture says a woman is a helpmeet. He said when he
Say
got
that.
with his wife, she was able to propel him into that alpha disposition.
Okay.
So,
And I
so
tell her every day, she makes me a better man. I tell her every day she makes me a better man.
That is wonderful. We thank you so much for calling in.
hey, there's still some Michelle Obamas out here.
Yes, it is. I'm one of them.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh,
Y'all have a
okay.
good night. Be peaceful.
Michelle Obama allegedly.
Allegedly. He might. It might be Michael.
Trafficking them.
I love Michelle Obama. Don't do that. All right, you guys, we have come to the end of my very own podcast, The Verdict. You already know that we do have sponsorship opportunities. We are sponsored today by Girls Gone Fit each and every Monday and Thursday at 7 p.m. at the BAM studio. Bring a friend, and it's only $5. It's normally $10, okay? Watch
Hey,
this.
come out and work out with my woman, man. A lot of y'all out of shape, man. Y'all got to do better, man.
Gotta do better.
How can you expect to live long, all right, if you're not working out, getting yourself in shape?
Talk to him, baby.
Health is wealth.
Health is wealth. Also, you can catch me this Saturday, the 21st, a Charles Murray production. We're going to be at the St. Regis Hotel. Comedian Judge Miles, along with Simply Chanel, Mike Larry, Mike Chase, and a few other cats. We about to make y'all laugh until y'all stomachs hurt. Come on out. Get your tickets right now on Eventbrite. Thank you guys for tuning in. You already know that when the judge is in, the verdict is out. Thank you, Khayree, for coming in today. Love you, baby.